In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on June 19, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Minnesota Twins versus Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks host the Twins in the finale of an interleague series. The Twins have played .500 ball for the last couple of weeks, but are coming off a blowout win over the Diamondbacks in the second game of this series. They have been in the lead in the American League Central for a while, but now the hot Cleveland Guardians are in their heels. The team is balanced and their lineup had struggled for a few games before putting up 11 runs in the last game. The Diamondbacks had won 2 in a row before losing Game 2 of this series. They are a few games under .500 and in 4th place in the National League West, 10.5 games back of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Arizona does not rank in the top 20 in baseball in team ER or runs scored. Minnesota is 7-1 in their last 8 Sunday games and 23-9 in their last 32 games as a favorite, while the over is 4-0-1 in their last 5 interleague road games against a team with a losing record. Arizona is 17-36 in their last 53 Sunday games and 50-117 in their last 167 games as an underdog, while the under is 12-2 in their last 16 home games against a team with a winning record. The Twins had lost to the Diamondbacks 5 straight times before blowing them out in Game 2 of this series. Their lineup had issues at the dish for a few games before exploding for 11 runs in the last game. I look for another good game from them at the plate facing Kelly, who gave up 5 runs in his last start. Arizona had scored 14 runs in winning 2 straight before only scoring 1 run in their last game. They will not get much at the dish in this finale facing Archer, who has only given up 1 run in each of his last 3 starts. Archer will pitch well in this game and the lineup will be solid. Even without the traveling advantage, the Twins should have the advantage both on the mound and at the plate, so the Minnesota Twins money line is our full game side pick. Chris Archer hasn't been a very good pitcher for a couple of years now, if we're being honest, despite what his numbers on the surface say, and Merrill Kelly's supposed to be one of the top-end starters in Arizona's rotation. But the results have been average at best in my opinion as well this season. I think this is just a game that ends up being higher scoring no matter what, as I'm thinking we get to double digits in this one. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Cleveland Guardians versus Los Angeles Dodgers. The Cleveland Guardians take on the Los Angeles Dodgers in the rubber match of a 3-game set at Dodger Stadium. Cleveland eked out a 2-1 victory in the opener on Friday night before Los Angeles turned the tables with a 7-1 thumping on Saturday. Both teams are right in the thick of things, with the Guardians currently just 1.5 games out of first in the American League Central and the Dodgers locked in a tie atop the National League West. Shane Bieber gets the ball for Cleveland in this one. He will take on Andrew Heaney for the Dodgers. Picking against the Dodgers is always tricky, but it appears the red-hot Guardians are catching them at the right time. Los Angeles has scuffled a bit of late, especially by their high standards, going just 5-7 over their last 12 games. The Dodgers are averaging just 2.5 runs per game over their last 8. Expect an elite pitching in Bieber to add to their woes on Sunday afternoon. On the flip side, while Heaney has impressed thus far, he remains relatively unproven with just 10 innings under his belt. Look for Cleveland's top 10 scoring offense to pose a significant challenge for him. The Guardians are 7-1 in their last 8 games and will back it up with an impressive performance on Sunday. Bieber is coming off 3 earned on 9 hits and a walk in 6.2 innings in Colorado his last time up, which isn't too bad for Coors. In his previous pair, Bieber finished with 11.1 innings, 2 earned, 6 hits and 2 walks. I like Bieber to keep it going here and put Cleveland in a winning position during the finale. It'll be interesting to see what Heaney can do in his return, however, so the Cleveland Guardians money line is our full game side pick. The Guardians are averaging 4.62 runs per game and 4.56 runs per game on the road. They averaged 6 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Dodgers, with Los Angeles giving up 3.73 runs per game at home. The Guardians will be held under their average in this game. The Dodgers are averaging 5.02 runs per game and 5.07 runs per game at home. They averaged 4 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Guardians. These are 2 capable offenses, with the Dodgers ranked 3rd in runs scored per game and Cleveland ranked 10th. With that said, they are also excellent pitching teams. The Dodgers own the second lowest team ERA in the league, while Cleveland comes in at 7th. Shane Bieber is a bona fide ace and will tame a potent Dodger lineup that is averaging just 2.5 runs per contest over their last 8 games. Heaney has also been very impressive over his first 2 starts and will manage to keep Cleveland's bats at bay, especially if Ramirez can't go. The under is 5-0-1 in Los Angeles last 6 games, with Cleveland giving up 4.15 runs per game on the road. The Guardians won't score enough runs to push the score. Expect another superbly pitched game on both sides. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago White Sox versus Houston Astros. The Chicago White Sox play at Minute Maid Park on Sunday to conclude a 3-game series against the American League West leading Houston Astros. The Chicago White Sox had a 3-game winning streak snapped on Friday when losing to the Houston Astros 13-3 in the first of 3 games between the 2 American League rivals. Chicago pitching gave up 12 hits to the Astros in Friday's loss. A.J. Pollock hit a 3-run home run for Chicago to account for all 3 White Sox runs. Chicago is 30-32 and 3rd in the American League Central, trailing the front-running Minnesota Twins by 5 games. Chicago has 6 pitchers on its injury list, as well as position players Tim Anderson, Yasmani Grandal, and Eloy Jimenez. With its victory on Friday over the Chicago White Sox, Houston won its 3rd straight and 4th in the last 5. Michael Brantley belted a grand slam for Houston, and the Astros hit 5 home runs in the 10-run rout of the White Sox. Houston is 40-24, and the Astros hold a 9-game lead in the American League West over the second-place Texas Rangers. Houston has 5 pitchers on its injury list, as well as position players Taylor Jones, Jake Meyers, and Jeremy Pena. Chicago is 4-1 in their last 5 Sunday games and 20-50 in their last 70 games as an underdog, while the over is 6-0 in their last 6-game 3 matchups. Houston is 13-3 in their last 16-game 3 matchups and 91-38 in their last 129 home games against a team with a losing record, while the under is 30-13 in their last 43 games as a favorite. Houston has dominated Chicago when meeting head-to-head, winning 19 of the last 26 overall against the White Sox, as well as winning 19 of the last 26 played at home against Chicago. Houston's pitching staff is one of baseball's best, as the Astros are 3rd in team ERA and batting average allowed, while 4th in WHIP and 2nd in quality starts. Houston starting pitcher Christian Javier has had 4 strong starts in his last 5. Javier has allowed a combined 21 hits and 9 earned runs over 23 2/3 innings pitched. The White Sox have lost 7 of the last 10 when playing against a team that has a winning record. I get the reasoning for backing the White Sox as decent-sized underdogs, but I'm still bitter about their abysmal performance from Friday, and even a bounce back against Justin Verlander on Saturday won't swing my mood. The White Sox continue to be inconsistent, and I think Michael Kopech is a bit overhyped, as we've started to see in recent outings. Christian Javier's been solid this year, especially at home, and I believe that he can push the Astros to a win in this one, so the Houston Astros money line is our full game side pick. The Astros will eventually cash in on offense. I see Houston dominating this game on the mound, as they are currently allowing the 3rd least amount of runs per game, and they have the 4th lowest overall team WHIP rating. The White Sox will struggle to consistently reach base safely, which will make it much more difficult to score. I am also not worried about the White Sox hitting multiple home runs, as they are only averaging .89 per game. Chicago is also only averaging the 21st most scored runs per game, as they have struggled to hit when they have had runners in scoring position all season. The Astros offense will also start slow in this game. Kopech has been solid to begin this season, as he has a 1.92 ERA and a .93 WHIP rating. Houston will eventually get to him, but I don't see them lighting him up for a big number. This should be a good game between 2 pitchers that have pitched well this season. For the White Sox, Michael Kopech has allowed 5 runs in his last 4 starts, with all 5 runs coming on 1 game. Kopech did leave his previous start with a knee injury after 0.2 innings. For the Astros, Christian Javier has allowed 8 runs in his last 3 starts, which spans 13.2 innings pitched. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.